Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Arika Parr, joined by Wyatt Weed and Contini of Four Color Eulogy. We just saw the trailer. It's part comedy, part drama, and you said it was so great making it. What's one of the best stories that you can remember?
There were so many times where we'd cut the camera, and everybody would just, like the actors would just keep talking and they'd just keep hanging out. I remember one time I was trying to do something with the camera, and Nick Hearn brought up Cher on his
on his phone?
Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves on his phone, and he and Jason and Jessica were just rocking out and dancing on the set. And you know, it's a film about fans. They're comic book geeks. They're movie geeks. We're all comic book fans and movie geeks. So we're shooting the scene in like Uncle Bill's Pancake House, and when we call cut and we're resetting the camera, they're sitting at Uncle Bill's Pancake House, stuffing their faces with pancakes and talking about comic books and movies and stuff. We weren't really making it up. They really kind of are the characters that they play in the film.
And I'm sure that it can just come across through the screen, you know? Yeah, I love that. You talked about Uncle Bill's Pancake House. It was filmed right here in St. Louis. What are some other places that we can recognize as viewers?
Well, there's a local bar called Melrose Club.
Yeah.
And several scenes take place on the hill. Several scenes take place there. In fact, we shot overnight there a couple of times, I believe. And there's also a Newcastle comic book shop.
Okay.
Which is in Maryland Heights.
Maryland Heights. And we did several scenes up there as well, because the film deals also with the world of comic books.
Right.
Like Wyatt was saying, I guess they call it the geekdom of comic books. And that's where the title comes from. Four Color is a comic book term that refers to the four colors that were used to print comic books for years and years. The eulogy part is the more serious part, and that deals with the movie begins with the funeral.
Now the house that we shot at, that's considered Dutchtown?
For the main house, that's more South St. Louis, but
South
I guess that's on the verge of Dutchtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of Grand Boulevard.
Yeah.
You'll see the Arch. You'll see the stadium. You'll see a hospital out in Lake St. Louis, which was SSM St. Joseph.
The church.
There's a beautiful chapel in South City called Saints Mary and Joseph that we shot the eulogy scenes in. We shot at a U-Gas station out in Wentzville, and we made it look like it's out in the middle of the desert. We shot at this place out in, I believe it's called Williamsburg.
You did everywhere.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We identify St. Louis in the film. It's not like it's just a large, generic Midwestern city. He comes home to St. Louis. We acknowledge that it's St. Louis in the film, and we kind of embrace St. Louis. And we couldn't have done it without all these locations and these people stepping forward.
Well, thank you for that, though. It really just makes my heart warm to know that you're putting St. Louis on a bigger, broader map with such a beautiful movie and beautiful story. You have a premiere that's coming up.
Yes.
Where is that going to be?
It's going to be at Ronnie's 20. And it's going to be on Friday evening, April the 8th at 7:30 is the big red carpet premiere. There's probably still tickets left. We sold out the first smaller theater, so they moved us up to a bigger theater.
Wow, congratulations.
But I would get online and get some tickets. But then we're going to be screening all that following week through April 14th.
At Ronnie's?
At Ronnie's,
Is that the only place you can watch it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
So I don't want to hear anybody.
Exclusive.
I don't want to hear anybody afterwards going, I want to see your movie. How can I see your movie? You know how you can see the movie? You can come to Ronnie's between the 8th and the 14th. I don't want anybody coming up to me afterwards going, oh, how can I see your movie?
Maybe you can put it on DVD afterwards.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So
we're going to do some regional screenings around Missouri at different places. And then ultimately, probably closer to the fall, it'll be DVD, streaming, digital download.
Just in time for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And all of the actors in the film are local, professional St. Louis
Well,
actors.
way to go. I love
They'll all
that.
be there on Friday evening,
Yes. Well,
talking, doing a Q&A, signing stuff.
Well, come on out. Thank you so much for being my guest. I'm
Thank
so
you.
proud and so proud to be a St. Louisan.
Thank you. Hope to see
Cannot
you
wait. Yeah, thank you. So for more information on Four Color Eulogy, visit fourcolorthemovie.com. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.